Mom? Mom? Dad? Mom! Dad! Mom! 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 Can you hear me? Dad?
I know this one. Who is René Descartes? Go for 800 next! Yeah!
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get that excited about watching Jeopardy outside of an old folks' home.
Did you just call me old?
Sorry. I didn't mean it as an insult. It's just, my grandmother used to yell Jeopardy answers at the screen just like that.
So I remind you of your grandmother. I don't know if that's helping your case here.
No, I mean, yes, but in a good way. My grandmother was cool.
So I'm old, but at least I'm cool? Okay, I'll take it. What's your name? I'm Aya.
Zach.
Nice to meet you, Zach. What happened to you? Lose a fight with a bear or something?
Lose? You should see the bear. What about you? Why are you in here?
Are you kidding? The hospital is the coolest hangout spot in town. TV, free food. What else could a girl ask for? So what do you like to do, Zach? When you're not fighting bears, that is.
Video games?
I love video games! I miss playing them so much! You'd think someone would have hooked up a console to one of the TVs in here, but no! What kind of games do you like?
RPGs, I guess. And some first-person shooters. Oh, and I love a good horror game. My friends and I used to stay up late when we were kids playing the scariest games we could find. And we were making fun of each other if anything made one of us jump.
Oh! Did you ever play Maurizio's Manor? That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a classic! How did you feel about the remake? I know some people didn't like the changes, but I thought it was still pretty good.
There's a remake?
Yeah, it came out a couple years ago.
No way, I can't believe I missed that.
You'll have to try it when you get out of here. Hey, and maybe we could play together.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, what about you? What other hobbies do you have?
Reading. I really miss reading too.
Don't you have any books to read here?
Not exactly. They say there's a library somewhere in the hospital, full of all kinds of books, where patients can borrow whatever they want. You can take a whole stack of books back to your room with you and no one will stop you. But no one knows where it is. It's not labeled in any of the hospital maps. And no one who's tried to find it has come back to tell the tale. Some say they're still there in the library, so distracted by the endless reading material that they forgot about everything else.
Do you think if we found it, it would be full of ancient skeletons who died with books in their hands?
Yes, exactly, you get it! All this time, I've been too scared to hunt for the mysterious library on my own. But maybe now you can be my partner in crime and come with me.
That would be fun, but I'm not in the best shape for exploring right now.
That does pose a bit of a problem. But you'll get better soon, right? And once you can get around a bit more, the adventure of a lifetime will begin.
Okay, Aya. Sounds good. So, does this hospital have any other mysteries I should know about?
Oh, yeah, of course. There are 7. There are always 7. But I'll tell you about the next one next time. Gotta go for now. Bye, Zach!
Bye?
Hey, kid.
Aunt Claire!
Can I hug you, or... I'm so sorry I couldn't be here earlier. I got on the first flight as soon as I heard.
That's okay. You're here now.
How are you holding up, kid?
Well,
yeah, I don't know why I asked. Look. It's going to be okay, kid. I know it doesn't feel like it now. It probably feels like your life is over already at 16, with your home and your parents gone just like that. It's a terrible thing to have to go through, but you're going to get through it. You're going to be out of here and walking again in no time. And you're not going to be alone because I'm going to take care of you.
thanks, Aunt Claire.
No problem, kid. So, hey, any preferences on where to live once they let you out? I'm going to start looking through rental ads later today. We don't even have to stay here if you don't want to. We can move somewhere totally new.
You're going to rent a place for the 2 of us?
Who else did you think you'd be living with, kid? I mean, maybe you'd rather live on your own, but you need a legal guardian until you turn 18 at least.
No, that's fine. I want to live with you. It will be nice.
Great! So what do you say? Should we take off to Vegas?
Here is fine for now. That way I can finish school with my friends and stuff.
All right. You got it, kid. I'll rent us the best duplex this town can offer.
Thanks.
Anything else I can do for you? Are they feeding you well enough in this joint? Need any books to read?
Oh, some books would be great, actually. I made a friend in here who was just telling me how much she misses reading.
Then I'll hit the bookstore on the way back to the hotel and grab something for both of you. What kind of books does your friend like?
Well, I know she likes horror games, so maybe she would want something scary to read too. If I knew what room she was in, I would... Oh! Hey, Aya, wait up! You don't have to be shy, Aya. This is just my Aunt Claire. She's nice, I promise.
Zach. Who are you talking to?
Wow, I can't believe she already ran off that fast. I thought I saw my friend for a second, but I guess she got nervous when she noticed you and made a break for it. She's really shy.
Oh, too bad I missed her. I'd love to meet her if she feels more comfortable next time.
Yeah, maybe. I'll talk to her.
So, now you know.
Do I? I'm not even sure what I know.
Well, you know I'm not normal for one thing.
Are you a ghost?
I guess so. I mean, it seems like I fit the criteria, right? I can float around, walk through walls. Oh, and I can't touch physical objects at all. Like, watch this. It's kind of cool sometimes, but also really annoying if you want to do something normal like read a book or change the channel on the TV. Also, no one else can see or hear me.
Really? No one?
You're the first one. I couldn't believe it when he just started talking to me like I was a normal person. Like, I was alive. Maybe I should have told you right then, but I didn't want to scare you off. It's been so long since I could have a real conversation.
How long has it been?
That, I don't know. You lose track of time after a while. You know, when nothing really changes.
Aya. It must have been terrible.
Oh, it's not so bad, really. I mean, I can go wherever I want. All over the hospital anyways. And this place is huge. There's so much going on all the time. So many people going through new and transformative experiences. And some of it is sad, sure. But some of it is amazing. I've seen people recover from the worst trauma of their lives, working hard at physiotherapy, until they can finally go home again and feel good about the future again. I've seen people have life-saving surgeries that never would have been possible a few years ago. I've seen exhausted young parents ecstatic about holding their adorable new babies for the first time. All that, and I can watch as much TV as I want, whenever I want. Really, it's not such a rough deal.
It must get lonely.
Sure, sometimes, but not right now.
What happened to you? Before, I mean. Before you were a ghost.
You mean like, how did I die?
I guess, yeah.
That's a really personal question to ask a girl, you know. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Truth is, I don't know that either. I don't remember much from before. I have some vague, blurry memories of my childhood, and there's some things that I just know somehow. Like my name. But nothing concrete about what happened to me, no matter how hard I try to think about it. It's like I just woke up here one day. The hospital's all I know. I assume I probably died here since I'm haunting it and all. But really, who knows? Ooh, maybe I died actually a long time ago, before the hospital was even built. I could be from like Civil War times or something.
Or even earlier. Maybe you were one of those pilgrims who disappeared from the Roanoke colony.
Yeah! I got centuries of wisdom in this ghost brain. If only historians could unlock it.
If only.
So, do you still want to be friends? Now that you know my secret and all.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. Maybe you're super scared of ghosts or something.
Do I look scared? Honestly, before I met you, I was starting to feel like I was a ghost myself.
Trust me, you're not. I'd know.
Good thing you were here to tell me then.
Friends?
Friends. Wanna watch some Jeopardy? I'm pretty sure it's about to come on.
Of course! I bet I can get more answers right than you can.
Yeah, I bet you can. Huh?
Hi, Zachary. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right, considering the circumstances anyway. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Sloane Tyrell. I'm a detective. I'm here to ask you a few questions about what you remember from the night of the fire.
A detective? Do you think she's trying to solve a mystery? But did she need to talk to you? What's so mysterious about what happened to you?
I'm sorry to have to ask you to relive what happened. I know it must be hard for you.
But it's standard procedure in cases like this to investigate what might have caused the fire. It could be some kind of defect in the appliances that were in your home or in the construction of the house itself.
If we can figure it out, it might help us save people in the future. So if you can remember anything that might help, I would really appreciate it.
Well, I don't know what caused it. When I woke up, the whole place was already ablaze.
The fire had already spread through the entire house.
Not all of it, I guess. My room was fine at first, but when I went out into the hallway, it seemed like there was fire everywhere. I couldn't get downstairs, in my parents' room.
It's okay, Zach. You're safe here. You don't have to tell her all the details if you don't want to.
Zach. What happened in your parents' room?
They were already dead, okay? They were already dead, and there was nothing I could do, and I don't know anything about what happened to them. I don't know if they were in pain or if they were trying to get to me before they... I just don't know, okay? I was too late.
I'm sorry, Zachary. I know how difficult this must be.
I lost my father when I was about your age, too. I remember the pain and the rage I felt at the world that took him from me.
And the guilt. The feeling that I could have somehow done something to save him. But I couldn't have, Zachary. I was only a kid. It was a tragedy outside my control. All I could do was try to help prevent other people from meeting the same fate.
Yeah. So what did you do?
I became a detective to solve crimes and put killers behind bars.
Are you saying you think what happened to my parents was a crime? You think someone set the fire on purpose?
No. That's not necessarily what I'm saying, Zachary. I'm just saying that you and I have something in common. And that you might be able to help save other people by helping us get to the bottom of this... of whatever caused the fire.
I don't like this, Zach. I think there's something she's not telling you. If she thinks someone might have murdered your parents, then... you couldn't be a suspect in the crime, could you? You're innocent.
I won't ask you to relive any more of the details right now if it's too upsetting for you. But if there's anything else you remember, anything that was out of the ordinary about the fire or about what happened in the days leading up to it, it's really important that you tell me.
You don't have to tell her anything you don't want to, Zach. I'm worried.
I don't remember anything else.
Is that so?
All right. I'll leave you alone to rest. But if you happen to think of anything that might help,
Ooh, let me take a look at that. I want to see what it says. Maybe she's not even a real detective. I guess it looks legit.
You'd think that for all the funding this hospital gets, they could heat these private rooms better. Well, goodbye, Zachary.
I'm glad she's finally done. What do you want to do now, Zach? You're getting pretty good with those crutches. Want to go for a walk?
Maybe later. I'm really tired right now.
Oh, okay. You should take a nap then. Man, I miss naps. They were nice. Oh well. Maybe I'll go check on the cute babies in the maternity ward. See you later. Come on, it's not much farther.
Okay, I'm coming.
Sorry. I'd hold it open for you if I could, but...
Right, ghost. Wow!
Isn't it beautiful? This garden is actually part of the treatment for some of the hospital's longer-term residents, like people who are struggling with depression. It can really help them to take care of the flowers and watch them grow.
Yeah, I bet. Being out here is making me feel a lot healthier already.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just give me a minute. I still haven't really told you everything that happened to me, have I?
Not in much detail. You don't have to, though, if it's upsetting you.
No, I want to. I think it might be helpful for me to talk about it. With someone who actually cares, I mean. Not like that detective yesterday.
Okay, if you want to talk, I'll listen.
I woke up one night and my house was on fire. The house I had lived in all my life. All my memories from my childhood, up in flames. And when I went to find my parents, they were already dead. I loved my parents. We didn't always get along, of course. They drove me crazy sometimes, but they took care of me. They taught me a lot. I had to just leave them, their bodies, in the burning house. I was so scared I was going to die too. The fire was spreading everywhere, and I was stuck on the top floor. In the end, I had to jump out a window. I couldn't even get the window open. I just had to smash right through the glass and hope for the best. So that's how I broke my leg, and got all those terrible cuts I had when you first saw me. But hey, I made it out alive.
Wow, Zach! I didn't know you were so brave. Jumping out of a top floor window that wasn't even open? I don't know if I could ever do something that scary.
Sure you could. You can fly and walk through walls, remember?
Oh yeah. I guess I was thinking about when I was alive.
Do you remember much about back then?
Nah, not really. It's just... I know I was a normal person like you once. I have this vague sense of it. I know I wasn't always like this. It used to make me sad that I couldn't really remember.
It doesn't make you sad anymore?
Nope. I got new memories now. Some really incredible ones too. Like the old woman who showed me this garden.
Someone showed you?
Yeah. I mean, not directly. She couldn't see me or hear me like you can. But I followed her and saw her watering the flowers almost every day.
She was a patient here?
She had cancer. She was in and out of the hospital for a long time. Sometimes it got better. Other times it got worse. But no matter how bad it got, she always tried to water the flowers when she was here. She loved flowers. You'd think someone suffering like that would be sad all the time, and sometimes she was. But she still had so much joy in her. I got to know her a lot, hanging around her room. Her name was Liz, and she was a retired teacher. Her partner used to visit her a lot, and he used to make her laugh about silly little things. And she talked so fondly about everything they had done together when they were younger. All the things she was grateful to have seen and experienced. I don't think she had any regrets.
She sounds like a nice lady. Reminds me of my grandmother a little bit.
The one who liked Jeopardy?
Yeah. She was cracking jokes right up until the end. Did she die too?
Eventually, yeah. I was there, actually. A part of me wondered if she'd come back as a ghost. If the moment the heart monitor flatlined, if her soul would drift out of her body and she'd be just like me. I would have had so much to talk to her about. But no dice. She was just gone.
Have you ever seen another ghost before?
Nope, just me. You'd think another one would pop up once in a while in a place like this, right? But nothing yet. I wonder what's different about me and the other people.
Maybe you came back for a reason. Like you have a mission or something.
Yeah! And my mission is to solve all the mysteries of this hospital. Starting with that weird flower over there. What's it steal? I've never seen one like that before.
Huh, that one does look kind of weird.
Is it the result of a mad scientist experiment? Or simply a freak of nature? Find out next time on Aya's Amazing Adventures!
She said she was trying to help, but I don't know. It kind of creeped me out.
Yeah, here's my first lesson as your new guardian, kid. Never talk to the cops without a lawyer. If she comes back, you call me right away. You don't have to tell her anything.
Do you think she suspects me of doing something wrong?
I don't know. Hopefully not. But she's not your friend either. Remember that.
Yeah, that part shouldn't be too difficult.
So, anything else interesting happen around here lately? Any hot hospital gossip?
Well, one of the nurses was telling me about some drama with her book club. Apparently, one of the other ladies in it said she was tired of reading depressing books and only wanted to read fun stuff from then on. Which caused a bit of a scuffle because a few of them had been trying to pick books by more diverse authors with messages about social issues and stuff. So now they're having a whole debate about the importance of educating yourself about problems in the world versus the value of escapist media for your mental health.
Yes! That's the kind of gossip I'm talking about. You gotta keep me updated. I want to know if they end up forming 2 different splinter groups.
Okay, I'll ask her about it next time she's on shift.
Awesome!
Oh, and I found this really cool little garden area on one of the hospital's balconies. Actually, my friend Aya showed me.
Cool! How's Aya doing? You never did get around to introducing us.
Yeah, she has a lot of difficulties talking to strangers.
You must be a pretty special kid to get her to open up to you then. I hope you'll be able to stay in touch after you get out of here.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, do you remember the last time you were in the hospital? Or were you too young?
I remember going to the ER when I hit my head in gym class in the 4th grade.
No, I mean earlier than that. You had to stay for a little while when you were, 5 years old or something? When your appendix burst.
Oh yeah, I haven't thought about that in ages. Was it this hospital?
I think it was the smaller one across town. You were born in this one, though. Not that you'd remember that. But I'll never forget your dad calling me about it. I was planning to be back in town for your mom's due date, but you came almost a month early. I was staying with this nice family in Brazil who got woken up in the middle of the night by your dad. He was trying to explain in absolutely awful Portuguese that he needed to talk to me. I don't know if anything he said made much sense, but they got me up and handed me the phone, and your dad said, "Claire, it's a boy!" I couldn't wait to get back home and meet you.
Was I a cute baby?
Zach, you were the absolute ugliest baby I've ever seen.
No way! I bet I was adorable.
You looked like a grumpy old man, and you cried all the time. But your parents were totally obsessed with you. They kept trying to tell me how amazing you were, and I was like, are you sure about that? Babies, man. I've never gotten the big deal about them.
You've never thought about having a baby?
Never. I don't think I'd be able to handle all that stress. Your mom never seemed to have too much trouble with it, though. I mean, she was tired all the time, but she was happy. She really loved you. And I did too, of course, no matter how funny looking you were. Especially when you got a bit older and started talking, and we could hang out a bit. I used to try to give you art tips with your little finger painting set. Remember that?
Yeah, we have some of that on video. Or... we used to. I guess all our old tapes were probably lost in the fire.
I'm sorry about that, kid. Hey, maybe we can film some new home videos together. With the digital camera this time, so we can have backups.
Should I get a new finger painting set too? We could reenact the old ones.
I think you're about old enough for some fancier art supplies than that. If you're interested.
Sure, I could try it out. I've always liked doodling in the margins of my notes in class.
In that case, I'll teach you everything I know. You'll be hobnobbing with the elite at fancy gallery openings in no time.
Yeah, they'll be falling over themselves to bid on my early masterpieces, like caricature of Mr. Struthers and number 2 pencil.
Exactly. Does your friend Aya like to draw? Maybe she could come over for a lesson sometime too.
Maybe. I'll ask her.
That would be nice. You can have friends over whenever you want. I've been talking to a landlord about a pretty nice house. So if things work out, we'll have plenty of room for guests.
Sounds good. Thanks, Aunt Claire.
No problem. Well, if there's nothing else you need, I guess I'll head out for now. It's getting late. See you around, kid.
See you.
I do like drawing, you know? Or I used to, when I could hold a pencil, I think.
Maybe I can hold a pencil for you, and you can tell me what to draw.
Ooh, sounds fun! I want to make a comic with superheroes!
That might be a little complicated for me.
Boo! Negative attitude! You won't know unless you try.